Ladies and gentlemen, Tattoo Advance here, and welcome to a Star Citizen update. Now today, we've got some relatively big news for the people that have not been following Star Citizen. We've got the CitizenCon live stream event from Star Citizen that's going to be later on tonight. Just a quick point, if you're in the organisation, in our organisation, we're going to be hosting a small event on TeamSpeak where you can come and join us and hang out, talk about Star Citizen, a couple of rooms out as well, so non-speaking is speaking, and we're going to watch the stream together. So that's later on this evening. I'll leave all the times below in the description. So what can we expect to see at this event? Well, unfortunately, the bad news is it looks like we won't be seeing Squadron 42. It does rely on the planet-side landing aspect of it, and it's not quite in a polished state yet to be incorporated into Squadron 42 and be presented. So no doubt we'll be seeing that at the next event. I'm not sure what this means, but Disco Lando did actually say on Spectrum that it's going to be one of the biggest reveals in Star Citizen history. That could mean a absolutely massive ship. It could mean something very, very big. Or he could be just baiting us along, who knows, but we'll have to wait and see. I've no doubt that they're going to show us something good. I'm just hoping that they don't show us something we've already seen, and they do show us something different. From what I can see, they're going to be focusing on the planetary experience. We do know that there's going to be a new ship, and that's going to be the 600 series. Everyone sort of really knew this anyway, we sort of all guessed it. There's going to be two, there's the 600 series and the 615J. We believe the 600 series to be sort of like the base model possibly, and the 615J, people are guessing it may be an exploration ship, but we have to wait and see. Now that's going to be priced around the 400 mark, and slightly more probably for the 615J. I was quite surprised they're actually doing the concept sale for the 600 series before the 300 series has been completed, because we knew the 300 series was going for a rework. You would have thought that they would have got the 300 series done first to define the concept of the ship and the style of artwork, to then to go on to produce some of the larger ships. But they've done it the other way around, which I thought is a little bit odd. Alongside that, Star Citizen have been releasing daily live streams, live streaming the current event that's happening at Gamescom pre the actual live show. There's been an array of Twitch streamers there streaming the planetside landing aspect of it. I understand Star Citizen is getting a little bit of flack for delays and timing. I'm not as concerned. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to be playing Star Citizen now, and I would love them to hit all their targets. I'm conscious of a lot of these games that we find online or ones we physically back, the majority of the time they've been in production for a good few years before we actually even aware of it. So this is slightly different for everyone else, because we followed this from the very start, from the very point of one or two people inside the business going all the way up to 150 to 200 and keep going up and up. And it's taken a while to build the team, I get that. There's going to be delays. I definitely would rather have the delays and have a better game to play. I think if they were to feel the pressure too much and release things early, and for them not to be right, would be a little bit frustrating. And what I mean is if we wait all this time now and we get something and it is, you know, in a bad state, then that's even more frustrating, I think. If we have to wait a little bit longer and we get it and it's in a decent shape, I think that that's more acceptable. So from my point, I would rather them spend the time and get it polished and get it fixed and get it working. The last thing that I want to see is something from Squadron 42 that looks a bit ropey. I've no doubt what they're going to show us is going to be absolutely amazing. They've continually done that over and over again. But I can feel the pressure from a lot of people out there, because you can see how many people it is. I mean, it's nearly getting to a good few million people who've backed Star Citizen now. And all of them people are waiting for the same thing, yeah? 3.0 or the full release of the game or the Squadron 42. So I get it. A lot of pressure there. Does also affect content creators as well. Like myself. Now I'm reducing my videos down a little bit. Hasn't changed my mentality about Star Citizen. Not at all. I think I'm less fazed by the development process than the majority of people, but I'm just observant of making content when there's nothing really to make content about at the moment. Looking forward to ships. Everyone keeps going, not another ship. For me, can't wait to get another ship. I would love to go around the 600 series. I mean, even the Idris. High possibility. I mean, we know it's getting close to completion. There's going to be some big surprise along. It's going to come out at some point. We would definitely have to have a transition in the hangars, clearly, because we're not going to be able to get that size ship inside of a hangar. And it could be an external bay. where you maybe go out in a little shuttle to actually get to your ship. We've also seen about 3 or 4 videos now, the Cutlass Black, a couple of other, we've seen the Aurora and a couple of other ships as well, a couple of little land vehicles as well, sort of advertising videos, it's corporate videos. What I mean is corporate in-game videos, if you know what I mean, because Star Citizen, there's dealerships inside of game. So these videos are sort of like the dealer videos. We might even see these on billboards inside the game, playing that sort of video advertising these brands, which I think that's really cool. I'm sort of glad they're doing that. It'd be nice if actually they did that at the beginning of the concept sale to actually, you know, make a really cool video like that, and it just looks good and it shows off the vehicle in a good state, I think. There has been a couple of interviews with Aaron and Chris Roberts as well, pretty much just going over basically what I said to some extent. They're working on obviously planetary stuff now, atmosphere entry, although it is there. A lot of bugs, a lot of that atmospheric needs fixing, and as you can see if you've been watching the streams, there's quite a bit of work to do. The physics for the vehicles as well needs quite a bit of work. You can see there's quite a bit of work there. I think a lot of these features are there, but they've removed them because of bugs and issues, and you can see from the live streams that at the moment the vehicles don't particularly move well, and you can see that there's some issues there. I don't think that's nothing to be concerned with, and what I mean is a lot of these features that have been causing the issues have been removed for the sake of the demo. So that means that the physics and everything is there, but it's playing up at the moment. So that what they've done is they've removed it for the sake of the demo. There's positives and negatives in that. People will jump to conclusions saying, oh, is that what it's going to be like? I definitely believe that that won't be the case, because I can see that from the standards that Star Citizen have produced in the past, the planet side aspect of it is nowhere close to the standards of the ships and everything else. So we can see that. I suppose a good way to get a better or clear vision of what it's going to be like, have a look at some of the introductory videos, some of the ship demonstration videos that are in the background of this video, and you see like the atmosphere. That's what I'm expecting to see on the planet side aspect of it. Maybe weather as well, clouds. Also, and some of them as well, there will be trees and foliage as well. We've seen some images of that. Stations, lots more, as you can imagine. So last thing, guys, we're going to be doing this event tonight on TeamSpeak. So if you're in the organisation, pop over and say hello. And that's it from me. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.